I always give all his credit, no, but we need to run it back. That's why my tough. When after the fight, I say we need to run it back this fight because I don't feel the way I really want, and I need to make this fight happen again, no, and it's gonna be different. I think for him to deserve all the credit, he need to give me the rematch, obviously. But he decided to retire, and we need to accept that and move forward.
You know what? Sometimes you try and your body cannot go, right? That's my frustration. Maybe I can figure out Crawford, but my body cannot go anymore. So I try it, but my body just not let me go.
I have a burning question for you that I think everyone wants to know. Is there going to be a Canelo rematch? Is there a rematch clause? That's something you're thinking about?
I'm not even thinking about that right now. And quite frankly, I don't think it is a rematch clause. And if it is, nothing has been said to me about fighting him again or anything.
Do you think Canelo would want to get back in the ring with you? Or do you think it's better for him to just or more lucrative to go fight elsewhere for the rest of his career?
I think it would be better for him to fight somebody else, because my style is just, a bad matchup for him. Now,
Terence Crawford, coming off a huge performance, has made it clear he's not entertaining excuses regarding rematch talk with Canelo Alvarez, insisting he already has the strategy and mindset to break him down in a true war, not just survive, framing it as a matter of respect as much as legacy, and signaling he's ready to silence any doubts once and for all.
Canelo Alvarez fight?
Yeah, I did.
Ooh, talk about slick. Oh my goodness. Who's ever done that? Who's ever jumped up 2 weight classes like that? It's crazy.
Scary.
He's so clever, and it got to the point where he got so comfortable, he's like pit-patting him, and then like, what? And you're watching, like, this is amazing.
Like, that's history, obviously. You shouldn't be able to do that. You shouldn't be able to fight at that weight for the first time ever.
Against one of the greatest
greatest of all time, and do what you did. You're beyond an outlier.
Terence Crawford stunned the boxing world by jumping multiple weight classes to face naturally bigger champion Canelo Alvarez and delivering a tactical masterclass, using sharp angles, precise counters, and elite defense to frustrate and hurt the super middleweight star. Afterward, Canelo reportedly offered no excuses, accepted the defeat, and showed respect, making it a moment defined more by acknowledgement than controversy.
For me, champ, in the world of comparisons that we live in right now, if you can, compare and contrast the fight between yourself and Floyd Mayweather Jr. and tonight's bout with Terence "Bud" Crawford, if you can.
No, I think Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather.
Just months after publicly accepting defeat, Canelo Alvarez shifted his tone, now citing leg cramps, elbow issues that allegedly required surgery, and a lack of mental focus as reasons for the loss. Claims that sparked backlash across boxing circles and drew comparisons online to Deontay Wilder's past costume excuse. Even more surprising, Canelo began pushing for a rematch, arguing that Terence Crawford owes him one for full credit, despite there being no rematch clause in their original contract, and Crawford reportedly structuring the deal without rehydration limits to avoid any future asterisks, leaving Canelo with little real negotiating leverage.
Been a lot of credit. There's no rehydration clause, blah, blah. Oh my God, Bud's such a fighter. I'm up here making the argument. See, no excuses. He doesn't need a Mayweather rehydration clause. But really, why did he do all that? Because if you want the shot, you got to do it according to Canelo's terms.
Yes.
He still beat Canelo comprehensively and decisively. In the rematch, Crawford would be within his rights to say, okay, wait a minute. Now there's going to be a rehydration clause. Now there are going to be some things that favor me. And once that happens, it's just going to get worse for Canelo.
I wouldn't like that with Crawford's legacy. I don't think I know, but his character.
If you were Canelo, if you were Crawford, like, I understand what you mean. I already proved my point the first time. All right, you want the rematch? Okay, but now it's going to be on my conditions.
Maybe different money terms. Say you want parity and money, which obviously never has been with Canelo, stuff like that.
See, that's my thing. You begging for this fight, and you go on these shows where
I don't think he's begging for it either.
He's not begging.
You know what? Shady loves to say that. Oh, why do you get into it with fighters? You know why? Because I interact with the fighters. Let's get Canelo here, and then you say this to Canelo.
You think I'm going to get this thing? I don't care about none of that.
I think a massive payday would tempt anyone back. But Terence Crawford reportedly turned down a rumored $100 million offer from Turki Alalshik to come out of retirement for a rematch, making it clear he values his principles and legacy over chasing another blockbuster check.
$1 million for me Don't even talk to me about it. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to hear. Basically, let me translate, because we know Crawford don't like to do too much trash talking. He likes to keep it clean. What Crawford is saying to Canelo, the price on your head for a rematch is $100 million, because he already collected it last time. So is not going to go with the rematch. Talk is cheap. With Crawford being the A side, with Crawford getting the lion's share, with Crawford getting fair judges, mainly, Canelo is going to say, hell nah, to the no, to the no rematch. I'm telling you, he's going to start speaking English again. We haven't heard Canelo speak English for a minute now, I think. As soon as they show Canelo Alvarez the realistic terms on the contract for the rematch, he's gonna wake up to reality.
For Terence Crawford, the issue isn't the 36 minutes in the ring with Canelo Alvarez. It's the brutal months-long training camp required to prepare for a naturally bigger opponent. He's made it clear that the physical toll, the constant wear on his body, and the long-term health risks outweigh any massive payday, choosing a pain-free future with his family over another grueling build-up that could leave lasting damage long after the spotlight fades.
All about knocking somebody out. Yes, that's part of it. That can happen, but boxing is a sport where you can outpoint somebody too. That's why they go to the scorecard.
I appreciate that take, bro. That's real educated, man, real thoughtful. But you know, you ain't had a decision win in a long time, bro. You know, you known for like being a great finisher. So I appreciate that. But that ain't how you moving though.
Right.
Please explain that to me. You just saying overall.
Yeah, overall.
You say, hey, I like to do this, but this is not for everybody.
It's definitely not, because it's a price to pay. It's definitely a price to pay when you fight those type of fights.
Yeah.
When everybody thinks nothing going on.
Yeah.
But all them punches add up.
Yeah, buddy.
All them punches add up.
He ain't got a bruise or nothing.
Yeah.
He didn't take no punishments. Like, bro, my head hurt.
Your head hurt.
I'm in this room right now trying to get right, and y'all chilling, partying downstairs.
Yeah, like all them punches add up. You know, punches in sparring add up. All them punches add up, and when one is good one day, and then it just all hit him out of the blue. He ain't even boxing no more. It just hit him, and then people be like, "Man, you all right, man?
Yeah,
What's wrong with
and
you?"
You never know when that's gonna happen.
You never know. It's gonna come.
Yeah.
Stay around
long enough. Yeah.
You know, and it's just like, dang. You know what I mean? Is you all right? Yeah, I'm good. You might start slurring a little bit. You might start forgetting a lot of things.
Yeah.
You might get a little dementia. You might keep repeating the same thing over and over, you know, and you don't even know it, you know? But that's from all that accumulation of punches to the brain.
But I know you probably have too, I done been in the presence of fighters, bro, where that stuff is happening, and I'm like, where they say something to you and they just told you 2-3 minutes earlier, you like, brother, you just said that.
Definitely.
That's scary to me.
Definitely.
That's scary to me.
Rather than fueling a media back and forth, Terence Crawford has chosen silence, refusing to respond as Canelo Alvarez continues addressing the loss publicly. By not taking the bait, Crawford keeps the focus on his unanimous decision victory and maintains the high ground, letting the result speak for itself while critics argue among themselves.